I'm a professional psychic medium. I'm an author. I'm a tarot reader. And because I have these intuitive gifts, abilities, what have you, it's impossible for me to read tarot just by reading tarot. Every time I sit down and do one of these morning messages, I think of a message that spirit, the ether, would love to give to people. Then I pull a tarot card. So the tarot cards that I pull will always have a traditional meaning to them. However, I tend to fit them in with the messages that I'm getting. So I'll show you how this works. I sat down. What do we need to know for Thursday, January 30th? The answer to that question is all about approval. I think most of us in this world, most of us, generally speaking, seek the approval of our authority figures, our partners, our people. If you're a parent, sometimes even you seek the approval of your children. I think that when we find the most balance is when we don't need that external approval anymore. It's always great to hear that we've done a great job, but those types of messages can't become the source of our validation and our identity. Because if somebody's approval can validate us and is our source of identity and strength, then when somebody disapproves of us, they take our identity and strength away. How can we approve of ourselves in that way, where other people's messages and their approval of us just don't matter? With that being said, I can almost guarantee you that there are people around you, perhaps employees or friends or loved ones, that could use your approval. So here's an idea. Please consider sending a message of approval and gratitude to somebody in your life today. Now, it might feel like it's coming out of nowhere. You know, most oftentimes those messages do, but you could just simply send somebody a text message or a Facebook Messenger message or an email or a phone call and say, hey, I know this might seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but I just felt this urge to tell you that you're doing a really good job. I know you're going through a lot. I know you're carrying a lot of burdens, but you're doing a really good job carrying those burdens, working hard, doing whatever. And imagine how much that might sustain that person to help them get through what they're going through. People can have a tendency to withhold approval because they don't want people to become complacent. I know that a lot of parents withhold approval of their kids because they don't want their kids to take the foot off the gas. I get that. And I get that we shouldn't need that approval to validate us and to be that source of identity. However, I want you to give that approval because somebody in your life could certainly need it, and it might just be the thing that helps them get through whatever they're carrying. Then the card that I pull is the King of Pentacles, a very kingly person, whether it's, male or female. This is health and wealth. This is of the world. This is that authority figure. So yeah, we have, the money, the health, the wealth, the earthly realm. You can see the horns of the bull. This is very much an earth sign card, masculine strength, kingliness, authority, all of that absolutely applies. But I think the person who has the best kingdom is the person who tells the people in their kingdom that they're doing okay. So consider sending out that message today to somebody that you care for, because I'm sure they could use it. To learn more about me, or to perhaps schedule a reading, find me online at joshsimons.com.